at you just as much as you're sending them. Like, say like that. All they did was just stun each other in the moment. So you gotta figure out, like, okay, if it's not gonna be lasers, how do I approach better? You know, you short hop over things, be the second person to laser, and have a freaking amazing first stock like that.
Also use platforms.
Also, yes, platforms, because now, you know, whoever uses them first, it can be their friend or their enemy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the Falco Ditto it's kind of fun. It's a very explosive matchup, and, you know, 2 glass cannons versus each other. It's something else to watch. I'd also like to point out, Louise is rocking the ND7 tag. Shout-outs to anybody who has ever seen that before or knows what that means.
And Blank is in the red, rocking the red.
Walking the West Balls Falco.
West Balls, yeah.
One of my favorite Falco players. Yeah. We were talking the other day about PPMD though. Apparently he still exists and does things.
Yes.
He like streams.
Streaming, yeah. No, he might return at some point. I hope.
We dream.
We dream.
We dream of PPMD.
Yeah, that'll be the next thing. Once J-Mook's kind of an established player, it's like, okay, what else is there? And that's when the return of PP's coming.
And you know, Mango still considers PP's like lasers as Falco to be the best lasers that he knows.
Yeah. Well, speaking of lasers here,
it's all kinds of laser city out here with the Falco Ditto. Blanks versus Louise.
I think one thing Louise does that's really interesting that I like is likes to use the lasers almost like a stun tool, like right out of combos where it's like, okay, I can't get anything more. I'm gonna like laser almost a lock in place.
Right.
And it's doing a lot for. You know, they're not having a laser battle, so it's like, okay, we gotta take out the guns, fist fight. Fight me like a man. But then, like, you know, sneakily, you know, bringing up the gun in your back pocket and being like, oh, you're stunned.
Yeah, because it's essentially an extended jab. You can jab reset anybody with a laser. You laser reset, and it's definitely a way to get some cheeky extra, you know, opportunities in after you're already done comboing, because it can do lots of amazing things. I am enthralled with this Ditto right now. This is getting my full attention.
Blowing your mind.
This is
it's too hard to even commentate. Yeah.
It is. I also haven't commentated in a long time. It feels good to be back here doing some commentating, but also just melee is a thing. Like when you gotta watch combo videos, you gotta turn those videos under like 0.25 speed. You know, you gotta slow them down. That way you really understand what's going on.
Speaking of what's going on, Louise with the game 1 win here.
Louise with the game 1.
Stages, I have no idea. It's Falco Ditto. Probably Yoshi's, right?
Probably Yoshi's. You know, having that low ceiling helps you kill things faster. So.
For sure.
And like with everybody, you're going to be comboing upwards with a shine. And then you got those cheeky down air spikes.
Or we could have a laser battle here on FD.
I like my gun. It goes pew pew.
Yep.
Oh, and see, there's one of those laser resets while Blanks was in the air. Louise managed to kind of reset them a little bit.
Good tag there by Blanks.
That was
gets put back on stage. Let's see if we get any momentum out of this.
That's the biggest thing about the Falco Ditto is like who does their tech skill better.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more, it's crazier in Space Dittos when you're doing like Fox for Falco or, you know, Falco v Falco. It's all about...
Interesting forward air right there.
Hey, you know, it's a good move. You should use it more.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's the other thing. It's just, hey, use a move.
Yeah, I feel like a big problem I used to have with Melee was forgetting what options I had.
Yeah.
You wanna make something work, so you forget to grab, you know?
For a while you're told, okay, only these options are good. Don't do this option. And for the most part, that's right. But then once you've learned all the options, then it's time to learn how to incorporate the lesser ones in your gameplay. Because the perfect option isn't always the perfect option, if you get what I mean.
And I think forward air is the epitome of that, because forward air, it's got multiple hitboxes, they're all weak hits, and they don't really do anything until you start learning how to combo with people. So weak hits become like this weird second part of the language where it's like, oh, that's right, I can get a hit in, and if I L-cancel and move correctly, I can do something right after this weak hit and get more damage. And it's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Which is why I switched to Ganondorf, because he's no weak hits, so it doesn't matter.
I think the most interesting thing about how Blanks is playing, despite losing this game, is I think he's trying to search for something to like mix it, to play weird. Because in a Ditto, sometimes like if you're like, okay, I straight up can't beat this guy. Sometimes it's like, you're a girl or whatever. It's sometimes you want to try something weird. You're like, okay, I'm gonna switch it up. So you see the down air, the down throws, the the forward airs coming out. And he knows he can't win straight up, but Louise is just overpowering that anyway. And we might be on the verge here of a 3-0.
Louise has a pretty intense punish game when it comes to playing Falco. Once she's in with something, she a lot of times can figure out, all right, well, let's start the comp, like with all that, like that weird reverse jab reset shine, like all the crazy stuff happens, and with a laser as a jab, and she's relentless.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of Falco, and ooh, Blanks just had a really good run with a couple wave shines. It all happens so fast. Ooh.
Speaking of happening fast, that first stock comes off the board, ladies and gentlemen.
It's already gone.
It's already gone.
Ooh, that was a pretty good combo.
Yeah.
Good job, Blanks. Nice catch on the side B, hitting it with, I think that was an up tilt. Up tilt is Falco's best friend.
Yes, especially to change the game. We're back to even here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man.
Trying to play in the air here. We're seeing a lot of vertical game here. Trying to use the full part of the stage. This here with a nice custom combo.
Yeah, all of these combos that we see working on Falco with Falco are just like time-tested true combos, just with like, down air up tilts and down air shine up
Platform
tilts.
gets used to. Ooh, good wall jump by Louise.
She loves that
That
one.
was sick. Oh, good job.
I feel like I see Blanks using dashed attack a lot, which is one of those things that as a Falco you kind of have to be wary of using. It's a very locked-in move, and when you're playing at this speed against someone like Louise, you have to try to use your nair a little bit more in more situations, because it gives you a little bit more control. You can land with it in different places, cross people up. There's a weak hit on the back. Oh my god.
Not being in control. That was a crazy sequence right there. They're getting very aggressive here. We'll see if Louise shuts that down. Louise is one more stock away from grand finals here. No, from moving on.
Right, because we're in
knocked
losers.
Out. Yeah, got knocked out by McDavid. But I think Louise, if she plays like this, she could definitely make it back to grands. I think it's only a matter of time.
We'll have to see. I have not looked at the bracket, so I do not know what is in store for her if she wins this game. But it's going to go down to the last stock on this one, and we'll see if Blanks has a change in momentum and maybe take a couple games off Louise, or if it all ends right here. Oh,
We will see.
there was an attempt at the jab reset, but it was a gangster laser.
Yeah, respect.
Oh.
He's not taking kindly to that, but is it going to matter? Is it going to matter? Louise is going to be like, nah, I'm going to
That was a
disrespect
really
you.
good recovery.
Oh. It might be over.
That back air.
Oh, doesn't grab it. Oh, little flub here.
And there's that falling back air off of the platform. That's a really common catch with people.
Yeah, not going to be a flub there. And Louise takes that 3-0.
Takes a 3-0 game.
3-0.
You go, friendo.
Blanks officially out of the tournament. Did a better job there, I think, with the final game. But
That's also more of a labbed out Ditto, I think,
Yeah.
rather than going up against Peach.
it's not a Marth Ditto where it's chaos. It's orderly. It's like, who practiced more?
Yeah.
And then
Well,
you are
yes,
the
how
winner,
do
yeah.
you do, sir? I
Yeah.
do shine your down spike.
Yeah.